Thank you very much for being a customer of Barcode Shack and Wasp Barcode Technologies. I understand that you're having an issue getting your DR4 to scan. Typically, those problems is that the scan service isn't set up correctly. It has to be set to both what's called scan to key, and the appropriate symbology has to be enabled. So let me go through that with you. I'm going to just share my screen. And we're going to go to all applications. And we just scroll down. It's alphabetical, typically on the Android devices. So you see scan service. It looks like a barcode on top of a keyboard. So the first thing we can do is let's test the barcode label to find out what its symbology is. So you hit the test button and then you scan it. And this particular one I did is a code 128. Data length is 5. And the data is 10631. So we know the type of symbology in place, and we also know that the scanner is working. The next thing we need to do is, if you hit the 3 little dots up at the top right-hand corner of the screen, which I just did, it brings up a menu. And the second one you'll see, auto scan, we're not going to use. That's, you put the device sort of on a cradle and of some kind or a stand, and it would scan anything you put in front of the scanner. But let's go to scan to key, and we're going to turn the on off button, and you want to make sure it's set up as on, because even though it scans an item, if it's not scan to key, means it's the scanner is acting like a keyboard as if you typed that barcode number into the line on the application you're running. So we're making sure that it's set up. Whoops, sorry. My fingers are not working good for me today. So there, now it's on. These are your versions. So let's say, for instance, it had a version that wasn't enabled. These are the different versions that it's set up for it. If you're using a 2D barcode, you'd go to the 2D menu. Typically, the most popular ones are the top ones: 128, code 39, 9311, interleaved, and code bar, very popular. So most likely, if you're using pre-printed asset tags for your cylinders, it's going to be either a 128 or a 39. So I'm going to exit that. And now I'm going to go to the Easy Office application. And, oh, while that's bringing up the, so you can see the application. I'm just going to pause here for a second while I get the some Easy Office barcodes. I can find them. Goodness gracious. Ah, here they are. So this is the Easy Office app. And, you know, down here, this is the landing page, and it gives you, you know, kind of what's going on as far as assets that are checked out that are due. You can hit the question mark and explains what those little symbols at the top means. Okay. I'll hit the left arrow to go back. So let's say we want to do a look at it takes a moment after you tap the. So this is a list. You can look at assets, asset stock, or consumable inventory if you're using that in the system. So you could select an item here and then transact on it. For instance, that lens. And you hit the little button at the bottom, the arrow, and it's going to open up a menu of transactions. And you could check it out, you could reserve it, you can start it, service, all the different transactions and services that you can do. So here we're going to do, I hit the little 3 bars at the right, as you saw. We're going to do a search. And this is where you can, if you put you tap on the search bar, I'm looking for assets, inventory, and asset stock, all the different things. So you notice there it is, and that happens to be a DR3, the previous model of the DR4, what's called a docking station that you can charge it in. And then once you have it, of course, you can tap on it and do transactions with it by hitting the right button. And that's basically as simple as that. And hopefully that'll solve your problem. If it doesn't, we can continue with the meeting. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.